Hello, this is Priscilla Batzel. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. I have a 12-inch by 24-inch canvas. I purchased it with a pre-primed matte finish. I'm going to be adding some Mead & Black acrylic paint and swiping through it just to make some alterations in the background. And then I'm thinking about using some fluorescence, Vivid Intense from Color Art. I've never done exactly this before, that's for sure. I've done it after a painting is pretty well finished to add black or textures, but I've never really started this way. Let's get that out of here. I'm planning on adding some Chantilly lace in a minute. I just thought it would be fun, something different to do. You can see I'm doing it in sort of random areas, and I can definitely pick up paint and put it down in different places. This is something I would probably be doing for fun no matter what. Flip my card over if I want more paint. I have no idea what's going to come of this. This is a complete experiment. I'm not worried about covering the whole background. I have Minwax gloss and satin varnishes that I could use to seal up the painting if I don't care for the finished texture. And I'm being kind of careful, but I shouldn't have to be that careful. I just want some weird marks in the background, and so far I think I'm succeeding at that. I might use some of my Mayan gold also, I'm not sure. Just going here, there, and everywhere. There, my marks are a lot less organic. They're a lot less uniform and more organic, I meant to say. So that's kind of cool. That might be worth a photograph. I kind of like minimalist stuff like this. Not that you could tell that very easily from my work, because I like color just as much. I'm going to throw that in the bucket. Actually, I'm going to wipe that off because I might want to use it again in a minute. I just dampened my studio rags. I've got a playing card also. So let's just... Oh, I wish I'd checked my bottle was open. I got it. My Chantilly lace is a Prism Pour. The Mead & Black I mixed with Floetrol and GAC 800, and I'll mention that under the video. One of these times I should do one of these and just let it be. I'm going to move my cell activator out of the way. I don't know how soon it's going to be I use that. And I have zero idea what's going to happen if I swipe through this Chantilly lace. I want some on the dry and some on the wet. And when I feel like I've got enough, I'll go for it. I didn't intend on this to be a part 1 and a part 2, but it could still happen that way. If I was really smart and egotistical, I would probably just stop and decide that I like it as it is. But since I promised an experiment, that's what we're going to do. I'll still try and take a picture. So let me grab my card. If I take half a line, I have more chance of keeping the whiteness. I like taking partials. I know I said I was going to do fluorescence, but I'm not so sure anymore. I could do the gold. Maybe gold and silver would be fun. Kind of liking the watery effect of the Chantilly lace that's sitting in the black. I think I've gotten a lot of things here. Not quite all of them yet. I definitely like that. Whoops, I just eradicated something I like too. Let's take some of this. That's not working. Time to wipe off my card, I think. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm just going to call it good. And this is going to get finished with a coating of something that seals the back. And the two blacks will look different. I don't know. Maybe I'm changing my mind again. Sorry about my head. So let's grab the true silver at least. And see how I feel about that. And I forget, I've got a little acetate toothy tool too. This is true silver. Just picking and choosing where it feels right to add it. I promise I will do a vivid, intense fluorescence at some point in time soonish. Thinking without the gold I might not be happy. Let's make sure that that's clean. The silver doesn't look that much difference at this stage than the Chantilly lace, but I don't actually mind that. They're very similar. I do like the accidental aspect of taking the residual on the card and knocking it off in different areas. It hasn't kept me from wanting some gold, but I'm not sure that Mayan gold is what I want. I think I want Indian spice. It's a slightly paler color. And I might want another card. Clean one. I see my Mead & Black is developing some sort of spotted texture, which I'm actually enjoying. I'm not sure why it's happening. It happened the other day when I primed a canvas with it. You're supposed to add a little bit of water, a friend of mine once recommended, and then you don't get that spotting effect, and I can't imagine that those two pieces of information actually go together. I don't know if I'm going to swipe through that gold or just leave it. Kind of liking it the way it is, actually. I am still longing to do the fluorescent, but not to this. I kind of want to put some gold in a little container, like right there. Wipe off my card. Wipe off my card where? Wipe off my card on my studio rag, which is sweatshirt material that was actually an old pair of sweatpants. So I'm going to dip that card and make a different kind of line than the lines that are there. So I can leave the lines that are there. And add a new element of texture. Sorry if I got anybody's hopes up. I'm pretty sure you'll see black and white and gold in the title, so you won't get too excited when I start talking about adding fluorescence, because that's just not happening. And I want to put enough gold in so that when I add some of my Minwax wood conditioner, gloss varnish, that if the background becomes more black and it's hard to tell the difference, the gold will still make the pattern stand out nicely. I don't actually mind that. Give it a flip. It's been a while. I used to like to do these with the metallics. They always remind me of cityscapes. Take all the rest. I could have had a whole lot more gold, I think. I think a little more is justified. So I'm not sure how much time we have left. I don't think I need a whole lot more time. In any case. I do like doing those textural areas like that. I'm not sure about this one white mark, but it's gold now. I don't mind going in from the edge either. It's kind of cool. What else do I want? I want some more gold in my container. I think what I actually want is to use the wide edge of the card as opposed to the short side, which is what I've been using. I don't know. I'm sure there's such a thing as going too far. I just haven't got there yet. I'm getting close maybe though. I thought I was going to leave more of those lines, these lines. I like them when they bleed into the black. I think that's it. I think that's it, and I'm going to put that card right down in that gold. And this time I remembered to bring my phone. And I said that's it, but I know I have a toothy tool around here somewhere. And I might want to try it. because I can. That didn't do much. Could be because my black paint is drying. But it'll be a subtle texture. There's one. That'll work. That's very good. Once I have the black on the tool, that works also. Works on the white as well. There, I've got 3 minutes left to tell you guys I do sell my artwork. I give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I'd love to sell you a piece of artwork. I have an Amazon link. It's on my link tree. My link tree is under Show More under the video near the 20% off or better color art coupon code and the 10% off Pixel Paint Designs coupon code. That one thing is really white. Well, it's looking more like a city than it was when I said it. I'm going to try and steal some of that gold. Put it right here. I also have Le Gallerist and Society 6 and Pixels.com, Fine Art America, and Spring Clothing underneath the video. Some of them are in the link tree. They're all places where you can have my artwork reproduced. Now if I had a little palette nearby with some white and some black, I might be tempted to continue on and have more fun still with my tool. I'm not sure if I didn't go too far, but I kind of like what I've got, and I'm going to get right up. Thank you for the thumbs up. It's going to look a little different. It's going to be a lot less contrast between the black and the black. So I suppose it might not work, but at least I have the photograph of this. And I could have stopped a lot sooner and it would have been a lot more minimalist. I've got those marks over here that I think I might want to change. Well, I guess we'll find out together. It'll either show up or it won't. It's too much fun to play with, I can tell you that right now. I love my little rake. I'll include the instructions on how to make the handles. Oh, I like that from up here. It's kind of uniform, but it's definitely organic also. And it's shimmery. So I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I post at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can find that announcement on my community board, along with that's a place that you can also leave me comments. My link tree, I think I mentioned, has Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook group, Expressionist, Fluid Art Studio Appreciation group, and a whole lot more stuff, like a couple of websites. My paint pouring recipe is underneath Show More, underneath the video. What am I forgetting? Pretty much everything. I have 30 lists of 100 videos, and they're organized by topic and genre also. I love this as it is, so I'm hoping that the photograph works out so that I can make a reproduction and add this to some places like Fine Art America or Pixels.com. Anyway, my Amazon link has my 2 books on it, and questions are invited and welcome, so please feel free. If you shop my Amazon link, it's at no added cost to you, and you'll find my 2 books there and a few other lists. I'm loving the sparkliness. I think it's going to be a wonderful contrast. The Chantilly lace is pretty much rainbows and diamonds up close. And the true silver will be slightly different, and that'll be a nice change. Anyway, so I love you guys. Whatever I've forgotten is my email address is EASPB and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. I do give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. And I'm going to let you go and tell you I love you and you inspire me always. And I hope you come again. And bye for now. Priscilla out.